Ms. Neha and Ms. Rohan. They are here to spread robotics and STEM to the youth of India, specifically Kerala, where robotics is less known. Let us invite them to the stage with a round of applause. I also, I also request Dr. Ajit K. Thomas, Professor and Head, St. Joseph Business School, and Professor Sergio S., Nodal Officer and Startup Bootcamp to join us on stage. I also request Ms. Mila to join the stage.
It is time to introduce our guests. We have Ms. Meena Raju, Divisional Chief at IMF amongst us. She is a mentor to RIF and she is coordinating this program with us. She also coordinates the World Robotic Olympiad in Virginia, USA. She did her MBA from George Mason University, specializing in marketing, finance, and IT. Thank you, Ms. Meena, for joining us.
I'm glad to introduce our guest speaker, Pranav Sukumaran. He is a 12th grade student at the Academy of Engineering and Technology in North Virginia. He is also the co-founder of Robotics for Youth, which is an organization which spreads STEM. He is the main robot builder for his first Tech Challenge robotics team, Absolute Zero. He has also been involved in various robotic competitions and activities for the past 5 years.
Mr. Yoganais Dosh is the director of Perfect Fit Systems. Perfect Fit Systems works with 3D data capture, processing, and visualization. They build 3D scanners for rapid garment production through partner production units. Yobin is a digital entrepreneur with a rich list of what you should not be doing in a startup. His journey has taken him to various domains, varying from social service to defense consulting. He is a passionate pilot, adventurous foodie, and a globetrotter. Thank you, sir, for joining with us.
It's my pleasure to introduce Neha and Rohan. They are the 9th grade students at Flint Hill School, Virginia, USA. They are passionate about robotics and started competing in robotic competitions since 3rd grade and have won multiple awards for innovative solutions. In addition to robotics, both are passionate about sports. Rohan plays soccer with Club Barcelona in Washington, D.C., while Neha plays university volleyball. In their free time, they enjoy hanging out with family, friends, and love watching Netflix.
May I welcome Dr. Ajit Thomas, Professor and Head of St. Joseph's Business School, to welcome the gathering and to introduce the program. Dr. Ajit has held senior positions in corporate marketing in the service sector with major hotel groups for about 10 years and then moved into academics. He has taught postgraduate management studies for the last 9 years in institutions of repute, including Duke University, USA. He did his doctoral degree from Anna University, Chennai. He is actively involved in research, which is evidenced by 26 publications with reputed global publishers including Ivy, Pearson and Ann, Harvard. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all. We need people in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields today, tomorrow, and as far as we can envision. These are the words of Eric Shirley. Basically, I thought of introducing this program. Before that, I would like to talk about a few words about startup and the St. Joseph's Business School. SJCT Startup Bootcamp. The government of Kerala has created the Startup Bootcamp program, wherein it is envisaged to create a startup ecosystem in our campus through active involvement of students. Bootcamp, which started in 2015, is a student-focused program managed and operated by SJCT students. Startup Bootcamp at SJCT is supported by Kerala Startup Mission and Government of Kerala. And I'm very happy to inform you that we have received rupees 2 lakhs grant as a performance grant from Kerala Startup Mission for being a top performing innovation and entrepreneurship development center in Kerala. About the business school, St. Joseph's Business School. Over the last 14 years, we have been positioned among our stakeholders as a school with distinct identity and character, wherein education and training is imparted with discipline, hard work, positive thinking, commitment to excellence, and abiding faith in the Almighty. We have been successful in emerging as a center of excellence in management education in the country. Every talent and innovation is encouraged in order to bring out the best in our students. We are committed to provide the best learning experience for our students. This program comes to you as a part of the Business Meet series, which is organized monthly to inspire young minds and spread multidisciplinary ideas. About the program, the activities of the program includes, this is an open forum to chat with young minds in the area of robotics, startups, and student mentorship. Second idea here is, the topic of the day is robotics as a hobby. The third idea that I wanted to share with you is, each person in this team from the US who is presented before you has been successful in their own expertise. So make use of their talents. I would like to welcome Neha Raji and Rohan Raji to the program officially, and Pranav Sukumaran, who is going to lead the program. I'm pleased to welcome you also, Pranav. And Yogini is joining us within a few minutes. Their parents and guardians are also here. Saji Sukumaran is here. Welcome to you, sir. And Sibi is Pranav's uncle. And Smita Raju is the mother of Rohan Raji. And Mr. Raji is also here. Yes, Raji is also here. Pleased to welcome both of you, madam and sir. And the program is conducted also in association with Startup Boot Camp. Sarju sir is here. Sarju sir is the coordinator for that. Pleased to welcome you, sir. And Don is our coordinator for the program. Don sir is with the India department. He coordinates for this program. Last but not the least, dear students, you are to be the part of this program. Please use their talents and see if we can have a robotics culture as a hobby in our campus. Thank you. I now invite Smita to take over the floor. We are moving on to we will move there, and you can please take the floor, and then we will join you soon after this. Smita is the divisional chief of IMF, and as a hobby, she is also into robotics. Please.
Good afternoon, St. Joseph. How are you all doing? All right. So it's great to be back on campus, maybe after 20 some years. I'm a civil engineering graduate of Kodalamangalam Engineering College, so I'm very familiar. I was just asking somebody why half of the students were wearing uniforms while the others are not, and they told me that you are first year BTech students, so congratulations, and hope you make the best out of your 4 years of college. So robotics for us started off a little bit like, as we just introduced, I have twins, Neha and Rohan, and it's all started off when it was a big craze back in the US, and we were trying to find a spot for both the kids on a team. And so we went from one team to the other, trying to get them a spot, and in the end they said, we can give you one spot, but not two. And me and my husband, Reggie, feel very strongly that it doesn't matter boy, girl, both our children need to get equal opportunities at all times. So we decided to start our own team when they were in 3rd grade, and that's what introduced us to robotics. And I can tell you it's been an amazing journey. I do nothing with robotics in my real job at all. I work for the International Monetary Fund. They nothing about robotics other than the impact of STEM and technology and economics at large, right? So all of our passions have been in trying to get our kids motivated and inspired. And then on the journey, we met Saji and a whole group of other parents who were already on this particular journey. So there's a non-profit that a group of parents and students back in Virginia started. It's been many years now, but it's called Robotics for Youth. And the whole concept behind Robotics for Youth was to make sure that kids have a chance to inspire other kids. So we are parents, we are guardians, we are people who are inspired by robotics, but we take no active participation in anything that the kids do. What we do is be behind the scenes, and then we allow them to take the leadership reins and run the organization, run the events, participate in competitions, and actually build their own leadership skills. So they're all still in school. So Neha and Rohan just finished their 9th grade, and Pranav is starting his 12th grade very soon. So they're kids, so bear with them. They didn't have didn't have a lot of time to prepare because we are all here on vacation. School starts officially in September, so please bear with them. And I will invite Neha, Rohan, and Pranav to take and present what they would like to share with you. Thank you again for the opportunity, and I think we're having a little bit of a technical trouble, so I'll swip there while they get back on stage. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so I think we're having some technical problems. So, yeah, let's just wait for the presentation to get back up. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Neha Reggie.
And I'm Rohan Pranav.
And we're 9th graders attending the Flint Hill School in Virginia, USA. So currently, Rohan and I are part of a nonprofit organization called Robotics for Youth. And we joined this organization because we had the passion for solving problems. So before we get into Robotics for Youth, I just want to get into how we got involved in robotics in the first place, and how we got into this organization. So our interest in engineering and innovation started at a young age when Rohan and I got involved in a robotics competition with a couple of our schoolmates. Interestingly enough, this robotics competition, you didn't only have to build a robot, but you also were required to solve a real-world problem. So that year, the topic was how best to improve education worldwide.
After a bit of research, we found that access to education varies dramatically around the world. In many countries around the world, it's a choice between going to school and working to feed a family. This was our first realization that more than ever, that there are so many problems that need innovative solutions, and that anyone can solve these problems, even us kids. This sparked our interest in problem solving, specifically through building robotic gadgets and engineering. Today, Neha and I compete in numerous robotic competitions and are active members of Robotics for Youth.
So that leads us to why we're here today. We are part of a nonprofit organization called Robotics for Youth based in Northern Virginia. What's cool and interesting about this organization is that it's completely run by kids like us to promote science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM topics to school-aged kids. We are about 60 kids and volunteers in our organization. The first benefit of this organization is obvious. It's to further STEM topics, especially through robotics, to school-aged children. The second benefit is for the kids who run the organization. We learn a number of skills similar to when we're on the job. For example, we learn things like